Hey there! I'm Danielle Ford, and you are watching Young Moms Club TV, where young moms go to design their perfect lives. And today we are talking about one of your biggest enemies, fear. Fear is one of the two powerful forces in the universe. Now, the force that drives people to do things is love, and the force that drives people to not do things is fear. Fortunately, fear can be battled and managed. Watch the video to find out how. Okay, so before I get into the real how-tos to manage fear, first I want to do a quick little mini lesson to talk about why people fear things that they shouldn't. One natural method that we have is the ability to detect danger. And the way that we know that there is danger is that we feel it in our bodies. We get this totally unpleasant feeling that, the butterflies and the scared and the shakiness, and your body physically feels fear when there's danger. And thank God we have this, because, if you're strolling through the woods and you run into a grizzly bear, you're going to feel this fear go through your body. And you're going to know that you should run or play dead or whatever you do when you see a grizzly bear. I'm not sure which one it is. But you're going to feel that, and you're going to know that real danger is right next to you. And if you didn't have these feelings, if you didn't have the physical sickness, pain of fear, then you might think that the grizzly bear is cute and you might want to go pet it. But you naturally have that as a defense mechanism, so thank God and yay fear. And that's why fear is actually a good thing. I never see fear as a bad thing. I experience fear, I experience that feeling, but I've learned to recognize it and to control it and to make it actually work for me. So I've just told you that fear is a good thing, but here's the problem. Society has put all of these weirdo expectations on people. And people have become critical of each other and judgmental, and society has put this status quo that everybody has to fit into. So now there's all of these irrational fears going around, people fearing things that they shouldn't be fearing at all because they're completely irrational. And the problem is that the body cannot recognize the difference between a rational fear and an irrational fear. So now when we go to do something that scares us, we feel those same exact unpleasant feelings that we would feel if we were right in front of a grizzly bear. So aside from the fear actually stopping us from doing things that we should be going after, when we allow ourselves to experience these irrational fears, we're also putting a lot of physical stress onto our bodies and actually making ourselves physically sick. So what I always try to do when I start to feel this fear is just think, is this a rational fear or is this an irrational fear? So if you're in the ocean and you're swimming and you see a tiger shark 30 feet away and you stop to think, okay, is this a rational fear or an irrational fear? Yes, that's a rational fear. I suggest swimming as fast as you can. But if you have to have a tough conversation with somebody and you're really afraid of hurting their feelings or your friendship or whatever is going to happen from the conversation, and you're starting to feel that fear hit you, just really stop and think, okay, is this a rational fear or an irrational fear? Odds are it's an irrational fear. A grizzly bear isn't going to fall from the sky and eat you. It's not a valid fear. It's not fun, but you're going to be okay. You're not going to die. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, then be sure to like it and share with your friends. And if you have any other suggestions on how to get over fear, then I would love to hear about them in the comments below. And if we're still not connected one-on-one yet, then head over to youngmomsclub.com, enter your name and email, and I will immediately send you the 7 steps to being a kick-ass young mom and new videos every single week. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. I'll see you next time.